Blood drips down from the cuts on my arm, still fresh from when the mirror almost crashed on my head. It's so bad I'm leaving red smears on the paper I clutch between my fingers. Audrey steps closer and reads over my shoulder. She wraps her arms round her body, trembling. Whether from fear or cold, I don't know. Dear Clover, you are invited to become a part of the Magpie Society. Do you agree to uphold the values of the school, protecting it from corruption, and keeping it and its students safe, no matter what the cost? If so, sign here, and await further instructions. There's no signature. She didn't sign it. I flip the paper over, but there aren't any markings on the other side. I inspect the words, reading them again and again, trying to decipher some sort of clue as to who left the note. One thing's for certain. The Magpie Society is real. It's not some relic of Illuminhall's past. It's active, and they, whoever they are, wanted to recruit Clover into their group. I'm almost jealous. Audrey, on the other hand, is freaking out. What could this mean? Did she even see it? Surely she would have signed it, she babbles, barely taking a breath. That means something happened to her. Or did she choose not to sign it and is now paying the price? I don't know, I say. I don't know anything. I fold the letter up and shove it under my bra strap, being careful not to rip the lace on Audrey's dress any more. I send a text to Teddy. Tell Mrs. Abbott to come to Clover's room in Polaris ASAP. Make sure she comes alone. I wince when my hand catches on the clasp of my bag as I slip the phone inside. There's blood drying in the cracks of my palms. Be careful. We should get your hands looked at for shards of glass. Should I go get the nurse? Audrey inspects my palms, which only makes them hurt even more. I snatch them back. No, I'm fine. The housemistress has a first aid kit back at Helios. This is the least of my worries right now. Clover's gone. How long will the cops take? Audrey paces the room, stepping over the mess as she does. I don't know. Mrs. Abbott should be here any minute, hopefully. She needs to see this. I look around. It's disturbing to think of Clover struggling with someone here. I cast my mind back to the party and the flash mob of magpies. With all that chaos, it would have been so easy for someone to slip through the school gates and into the building. The people in the magpie costumes weren't Illuminhall students either. Potential threats were everywhere. She's gonna freak out when she sees the note. Do you think the police will investigate the Magpie Society? Well, we know Clover thought she was in danger. She warned us in her podcast that something like this would happen, didn't she? One of you is next. She just didn't realize that she was going to be the victim. Jesus, says Audrey. She looks like a trapped rabbit, wanting to run away, but unable to find a way out. The note scratches against my chest. My mind is whirring at 1,000 miles an hour. I exhale a sharp breath. Let's leave the Magpie Society note out of it for now. It'll only distract the police. I don't know, Ivy. I think they need to be aware of everything. Audrey bites at the edge of her nail. I'm not going to be the only one with bleeding hands if she keeps that up. I don't want to hide evidence from the cops. What if this is a potential murder case? It's not a murder, Audrey. Clover is missing. She gestures around at the mess. You don't know what happened. The blood, her cell phone, that freaking terrifying recording she left? Come on, this is bad. I take her hands, holding her gaze. Audrey, we need to be on the same page here. Telling them will only complicate everything. We want the police to focus on finding Clover, not on some secret society, right? If she still doesn't show up, then we let them know. After a long second, she nods. Okay. I'm with you. I breathe a sigh of relief. At least Mr. Willis is gone, she mutters. He'd be an idiot to ever show his face around here again now we know about the relationship he had with Lola. What a sicko. But you burned the photo. Audrey avoids looking at me. Yes, I answer quietly. He had a relationship with her, but his alibi proves he didn't kill her. That would have complicated things too.